Okay, the next thing I want to show you is how to make a new page, and we're going to make a certain type of page called a journal, which will help us for our ePortfolio format, which I'll talk about in just a little bit. So let's show you how to make a new page off our one-page website right now. So let's hit edit, and let's create a page called My Learning Journal. I'm going to select it, link. Now here's where I want to create a new page. And this is kind of important to pay attention to. This is the hierarchy of the sitemaps. Do you want to put this page on the top level, or what, like most pages, should go under the home? So I'm going to put my and this is important to choose from, this page type. There's a couple different types of pages. I'm going to just talk about one. We've been working on this basic web page. That's what that front page was. Filing cabinet is a way to just attach a whole bunch of documents in one place. List pages allow you to create lists, like to-do lists, checklists. Start pages are kind of like your iGoogle or a NetVibes, where you can bring in gadgets. But you can do a lot of this stuff on all the different pages, but these are pages customized for those certain types of things. What I want to use for this journal is called the announcements, because announcements work very well for a journal type. And I'm going to create this page and hit OK. Hit save. So now when I click on this, I go to my journal. So in this journal, it's kind of set up like a blog if you're familiar with it. You can do posts in a series. So we're going to add a new post. I'm going to give it a title. And with this post, I'm going to show you another little trick on how to embed code, and we're going to do that by showing you how to embed a YouTube video. In the beginning, I told you didn't have to know programming code, and that's still true. I'm just going to show you how to move it around, copy and paste it. So for embedding code, we're going to have to switch to HTML. So when I hit this button, this is when the website gets behind the scenes where that HTML programming language is used. I'm going to go to YouTube. Here's a video I made for the Google Certified Teacher Academy. And I don't know if you ever look at YouTube videos, you ever notice this embed code. And this is all the HTML code. So I'm going to copy that. Make sure you grab all of it. And I'm in the HTML mode. I'm going to paste it. Okay, so here's all that messy code that we don't need to know how it works or what it is. And then I hit update and I hit save. And there's my video inside my post. Again, I could have grabbed this linked and linked to it, but this is called embedding because I have the video inside. Okay, so we made our first post into our journal. Now let me show you how you would add more or additional entries into your journal. So we're on our learning journal page. Here's the last post we made, and I'm just going to hit new post. And for this second entry, I want to demonstrate another way to embed, and this time I'm going to embed a presentation. So I'll call this my Googlio presentation. And now I'm going to embed a presentation from another service, sort of like a YouTube, but it's a YouTube for presentations, PowerPoint presentations, where you can upload presentations. It's called SlideShare. And just like YouTube, they give you the embed code. So I'm going to copy that, go back to my post, edit HTML, and paste, hit update, and save. So here's another post, and you can see this is a PowerPoint presentation just like the video that's embedded inside. And if you hit play, you actually have audio narration. Now let me just back up a second. I've been doing some pretty heavy demonstrations of journal entries with PowerPoints and video. Remember, a basic journal entry could be simply a text-based written post, or maybe a digital picture. So just because I'm doing these videos and presentations doesn't mean every post needs to be such multimedia heavy. Okay, let's do 2 more posts. So I'm going to hit new post again. My PowerPoint 2.0 presentation. And I'm going to show you another form embed with a different service. So we've showed embedding with YouTube, embedding with SlideShare. I'm going to show you with Google Docs. Now Google Docs has Microsoft Word, presentation, and spreadsheets. So I'm going to embed a presentation that I made in PowerPoint and I uploaded to Google Docs. And you can edit in Google Docs, but it's in my Google Docs, and I'm going to adjust the savings here and hit save. And here's a presentation. It's like SlideShare, but no audio on this. The third and final post I'm going to demonstrate is how to make a simple attachment. My paper. See attached paper below. And you'll notice down here the attachments, and also I should say comments on those posts. Your friends, your peers, your coworkers, your teachers, they can comment on these individual posts like you'd comment on a discussion board or a blog post or a YouTube video. So I'm going to attach, just like I would attach a file to an email, and I hit save. So this would work great if you had a paper for a course and you're proud of the paper, or maybe you put the rough draft in a file and copy. You can just attach them up there, or you could copy and paste the Word document, put them into the journal post, or you could use Google Docs. There's a lot of different ways you could do it. So that's our third entry. Now you can see we have a bunch of different posts here. Most recent's on top, and this is what we call a bottom-up approach. You know, we're going through, we're just logging and putting journal posts as we go through, and later on we'll go ahead and organize those from a top-down approach. Okay, let's talk a little bit about how we use Google Sites as a tool to support an ePortfolio. So you can see how we hacked the announcement page and kind of turned it into a journal or a log that gives these individual posts. Now notice they're all chronological, so it's a great way just to log your learning, just put things in, because sometimes you don't have the perspective early on to see how things are organized. Notice when we added that My Videos page, just like the Learning Journal page, they added over here to our sitemap or our menu navigation. Now, as you continue to work on that ePortfolio, make sure you keep track of this and organize this. You know, click here to work on that. I'm not going to show that, but you can play around, because you want to make sure your ePortfolio or your Googlio is usable and people can understand and you can understand how you've organized and laid out your ePortfolio.